So we left off at, we got cut off actually on verse 13 of Jeremiah chapter 49 here. So let's go ahead and get back to where we're at here. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Bozrah shall become a desolation and reproach, a waste and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual wastes. I have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent unto to the heathen, saying, Gather ye together, and come against her, and rise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despised among men. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. Also Edom shall be a desolation. Every one that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord. No man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. Behold, he will come up like a lion from the swelling of a Jordan, against the habitation of the strong. Ha ha ha! That's awesome. But I will suddenly make him run away from her. And who is a chosen man, that I may appoint over her? For he is who is like me, and I will appoint me the time, as a shepherd that will stand before me. Now, if you look at some chapters back, God fed false prophets to lions in orchards. I forgot who got ate by a lion, but it looks like it's happening again here. Besides Nebuchadnezzar, he used lions to eat false prophets in orchards. The lion didn't even want to eat it. The lion just, the meat's rotten, spit it out, eat it when we want it. Leo didn't even want it. He said, this is rotten meat. Ew. That's how God's looking at these phonies. He's like, you're a phony. We don't want you around, bro. You're phony. You are phony and phony. Phony like a $3 bill. There's no such thing as a $3 bill if somebody tells you. There is a $2 bill, however. You know. God is tired of these heresies and false prophets. Moving on here. The devil tries to put out my light here. You know, he's got to mess with my gadgets. The last feed we got cut off because we were trying to finish it, and then it just turned off by itself. It's weird, man. Like these devils, man. Anytime I read the Bible, something weird happens with these demonic things. But God is able, though. The earth is moved out at the noise of the fall, at the city cry. The noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. Behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle, and spread his wings over Bozrah. And at the day shall the heart of the mighty men of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pangs. Concerning Damascus, Hamath is confounded, and Arphad, for they have heard evil tidings. They are faint-hearted. There is a sorrow on the sea, it cannot be quiet. Damascus is waxed feeble, and turneth herself to flee. And fear hath seized on her anguish, and sorrows have taken her, as a woman in travail. How is the city of praise not left, the city of my joy? Therefore her young men shall fall in her streets, and all the men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord of hosts. And I will kindle a fire in the wall of Damascus, and it shall consume the palaces of Benhadad. Concerning Kedar, and concerning the kingdoms of Hazar, which Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, shall smite, thus saith the Lord, Arise ye, go up to Kedar, and spoil the men of the east. Their tents and their flocks shall they take away. They shall take to themselves their curtains, and all their vessels, and their camels. And they shall cry unto them, Fear is on every side. Flee, get you far off, dwell deep, O ye inhabitants of Hazar, saith the Lord, for Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, hath taken counsel against you, and hath conceived a purpose against you. Arise, get you up unto the wealthy nation that dwelleth without care, saith the Lord, which neither gates nor bars, which dwell alone. And their camels shall be a booty, and the multitude of their cattle a spoil. And I will scatter into all winds them that are into the utmost corners, and I will bring their calamity from all sides thereof, saith the Lord. And Hazar shall be a dwelling for dragons, and a desolation forever. There shall no man abide there, nor any son of man dwell in it. The word of the Lord that came to Jeremiah the prophet against Elam, in the beginning of the reign of Zedekiah, king of Judah, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, Behold, I will break the bow of Elam, the chief of their might. And upon Elam will I bring the four winds from the four corners of heaven, and will scatter them toward all these winds. And there shall be no nation whither the outcasts of Elam shall not come. For I will cause Elam to be dismayed before their enemies, and before them that seek their life. I will bring evil upon them, even my fierce anger, saith the Lord. And I will send the sword after them until I have consumed them. And I will set my throne in Elam, and I will destroy from thence the king and the princes, saith the Lord. But it shall come to pass in the latter days that I will bring again the captivity of Elam, saith the Lord. Turning the page here. I think that's the last verse there. Oh, okay, it was. Okay. Looks like God is trying to reclaim His people, huh? That's what it looks like to me. Let's see if He's successful. Sometimes, being the God of the universe, He is not successful. He is successful to send His Son to die for us, but a lot of people have rejected this plan here, salvation. That's why it's our job to, present that to the people of the land, that we represent the cross only. We're not perfect. We're imperfect people serving a perfect God. God is perfect, but we're imperfect, if that makes sense. And you see God using all types of people here in the scriptures. You see Him using, well, the main guy is Jeremiah, right? Jeremiah and Nebuchadnezzar. Those are like the two main characters of this chapter. Then you see also the name Zedekiah as well, king of Judah. But there's also, he's talking about other false prophets like Hazar, and false prophets like Elam. So they all have been, God's saying, I want you to go and Jeremiah, I want you to go ahead and, get some vengeance in a sense, because these other guys, these are ancestors that are responsible for torturing Jeremiah, and God's allowing vengeance to Jeremiah in a sense. In a sense, He's using Jeremiah and Nebuchadnezzar as well to be, vengeance tools here, in a sense, to try to, pay back what they did to God's people. God is saying, I'd rather do it in love and diplomacy. If that doesn't work, then the sword's gonna come out. You know, I mean, I told you there's really no room for error in the Old Testament. We're reading the Old Testament, so you know there is no grace, there is no Jesus to forgive your sins. So if you really messed up back in those days, there was really no room for error. God just took you out right there, man, with the sword. You know, He wasn't really trying to like hear any excuses or plan. These days we hear a lot of excuses, even in the church. You know, I've been involved in the church for 20-some years already, 21, 22, 23 years already. I've taught many classes in church, you know, but I don't see people stepping up and doing that. I'm not saying I'm like the, you know, the #1 Christian or something. No, I have a lot to work on here. All I'm saying is that y'all need to take some more initiative these days. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, you know. Anyhow, that'll end it for the chapter of 49. We'll do 50 another day because I have to get going here and do some other stuff. You guys have a God blessed day. I hope this helped you guys. It helped me just reading this chapter. I hope you're encouraged. That's all I'm here to do is encourage you guys. I'm not here to, you know, to hold your hand, however. I don't hold people's hands. You have to seek God on your own. But you can use me as a tool if you want. You know, put me down for the comments if you want, if that'll help you. Alright, your host Soshi with this Calvary Chapel channel. And once again, stay prayed up, alright, every day, all day. Thank you.